Brothers and sisters, we are glad to have one more feedback, bi'iznillahi ta'ala. Uh, the family was suffering from spiritual ailments, and alhamdulillah, today we have come to the conclusion that they are now free from ain, hasad, black magic. Alhamdulillah. So, without taking much of your time, we will direct the questions to our brother here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brother. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, wa alaikum salam. Alhamdulillah.
All the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we have been able to make it through the treatments, and today we have reached at the point where there are no symptoms of spiritual ailments. So, brother, can you just let us know what were the problems that you were facing due to the spiritual ailments?
So the problem I start facing was my son was doing excellent in the school. He was getting the top grades on every class. All of a sudden, my son start getting depression, and I was on the top of I'm in a managerial position for the sales and the rental retail. My sales started going down, and my wife kind of getting sick. I was also getting sick. And these kind of things, I never considered the sihr as a thing. I was thinking about just maybe I have something like a bad eye or something like that. But when the things start going bad, my son is really going bad. He was talking about the suicidal tendencies, and he was taking his life, taking others' life, those kind of things. He started telling me. Then many of my friends were recommending him to do some Ruqyah. I tried to get some people. The problem with here is I cannot get the locally where I can trust those guys too quickly. I got one person from New York, and I tried to reach him. There was a lot of communication gap, and I was not able to get the person on time. Most of the time, so I was kind of a little frustrated. And in the meantime, we tried to start the medical thing. And alhamdulillah, I'm a kind of a person. I don't share my problems with the family members and all, but my sister start asking me, why you look so stressed? What happened? Why you are losing weight and all those things? So I said, I have issue at my house. So then she told me, would you like to talk about it? I said, yes, of course I want to talk about it, but not at this time. I delayed it for a couple of months. Then again she called me and she asked, what's the issue going on with you? Then I told her about these things. Then she said, I have this Ruqyah. I got this Ruqyah from this Ruqyah healing group. I'm going to forward the link. Just go and look there. Go into their meeting and see how it works for you. Then when I listen to these guys, they are really Tawheed people, and they don't do anything like out of the way or something that is not prescribed by Islamic ways. I feel that these people do the all treatment with the Quran and Sunnat, and that's what I was looking for, and I was pretty satisfied after seeing that thing. And alhamdulillah, hardly we might have done it for 2 months or 3 months, and pretty much I feel like my son start totally getting all right, and he's doing pretty well. Since my symptoms of SIR and all those things, I really was not aware, and there were a couple of more issues my brother address other than SIR, and that I have some kind of psychological issue that was also be treated in the process of this treatment. Alhamdulillah, this is the best way that
Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu fikum. So in one go, you have explained the complete gist of it. Barakallahu fikum. So yes, there are two important points here. How, number one, how was our communication with you? Are we very flexible in approach? Are we reachable to you at any point of the time, or did you find any gap in within the service of your start of your initial communication till the end?
Alhamdulillah. No, it was pretty smooth. It was pretty smooth. See, the thing is, I am little kind of a guy who gets impatient pretty quickly. So there's nothing wrong with you guys. I feel sometime my habit of getting on time and doing things on time is kind of hamper the things and relations. So I pretty much agree with you guys. You guys are did very well, and there's no issue with the communication at all. Your communication
Alhamdulillah.
perfect.
Alhamdulillah. And I would like to know, because a lot of people have this question, will the ruqya come into, will it disturb my professional life? Because people are going for working, people are busy in their schedules. Did ruqya have any effect on your schedules in your professional life?
No, no. The thing is, that's what I was thinking. Most of the people, they give the time on their own convenience, but these guys, they take your convenience into consideration first, because I was not available on Saturday. He asked me a couple of times to do it on Saturday. I said no, I'm only available on Sunday because I do work on Saturday. So I don't see any kind of, their procedures are so simple and so easy to do it, and absolutely not anything wrong in that. Doing those procedures are simple, and they are not against the Islam.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. And when it came to the part of the pet, you had some trauma associated with the pet that you had, and cognitive behavior therapy was given. So, how did you find that experience? Might have been the first time to experience cognitive behavior therapy along with Ruqyah.
After having that pet experience, let me tell you about, I have a pet. That pet has an accident. Because of my negligence, I had a greater regret. And these guys, after that, I hate to get the pets near me, and I said I am not going to keep the pet in my whole life. But after this procedure, my kids got a baby cat, and believe me, it was very difficult for me.
Subhanallah, subhanallah.
Yeah, so couple of, in fact, yesterday itself they got the pet, and I'm feeling like I was not even expecting I have an issue with myself, this kind of issue, but these people, they pointed out to me that this is also have some impact on your brain. That they relieve me of.
Subhanallah, subhanallah. And so after that CBT, you were able to now get rid of that trauma, and now you're able to have a good time with your pets now, mashallah. And I would like to know one important point, that since this is an online platform, a lot of people still have questions today for the online platforms for Ruqyah, specifically Ruqyah, because there are lots of questions when it comes to the online. Will it be okay? Will it be easier? So how is your experience with the online platform that you had the Ruqyah therapy?
See, online platform, this is just a spiritual link. I don't think the medium does matter on this one. Maybe in extreme rare cases, you may need a physical appointment or something, but I'm pretty much satisfied with this kind of arrangement. It's pretty convenient. It's easy. It's you may not need to go anywhere, just by the convenience of your home. I don't feel anything different with a
MashaAllah,
physical thing.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
Online is just, it doesn't, for me it doesn't matter, and I really hope it helps everybody because it's simple, it's easy.
And how would you rate the service provided by Ruqya healing, if 0 is very poor and 10 is excellent?
Of course, excellent.
Jazakallah khairan. And one last thing, if there's anything you want to say to the people who are suffering from spiritual ailments, who might have lost the hope of recovery, what is your advice to them?
Yeah, of course, you have. The thing is, this kind of services are kind of very easy, and it affects your life. So I really recommend this to the people who are just suffering.
Subhanallah.
Suffering and without taking any help. It's easy, it's simple. Please do take this kind of help as quickly as possible in order to avoid more complications in the life. And you keep denying it, and you keep denying it. At the end, this is the solution that will help you out of it very easily.
Subhanallah, subhanallah.
Without losing your iman and without losing your belief. Easy. And the only issue is the right people, and these are the right people with the right belief. So they don't steal anything from you. They start with you knowing everything about the procedure and the cost of the things, and you are not going to lose anything on this one. And please do this.
And yes, indeed, it is quite amazing that you tried your level best through the medical systems and everything, and then you understood that it has nothing to do with the medical science. It has something to do with spiritual ailments. Subhanallah. Quite an amazing journey. Barakallahu fikum. And Jazakallahu khairan for sharing